Hey guys, it's Audrey. Today I'm going to be talking about the 7-point introduction for Extemporaneous as a tool for my students and others. So let's go ahead and get started talking about that introduction. So the 7-point introduction is hook, lead-in, question, answer, the roadmap, your background, wherever you decide to place that, and your justification. The hook I don't worry about until later on in prep time, so the first thing I'm going to write down is the question and then how I'm going to be answering that. Now I say background point is optional and you can place it wherever you want in your introduction because some questions need a little background so your judges understand your stance and then some don't. I would do no less than 2 and no more than 3 points. That's why I've placed a little bracket here, because some questions lend themselves to only 2 points and then some need 3 to really flesh the speech out. This last part, a justification, is telling your judge why they should care about your given topic. This is especially important if you've been given a more complex question or a question about a foreign country. I always tell students that I judge to impact the speech to me. So that's a mechanic that's very important for any public speaker to learn, is that they need to consider the top needs and interests of their audience and incorporate that into the message that they're presenting. On the inside of your card, you write down your citations. I didn't do that here, obviously, but I did write down 2 shorthands, WSJ for Wall Street Journal and NYT for New York Times, and I did that to emphasize the importance of shorthands in Extemporaneous. You only have a small note card, so you can't fit a huge chunk of writing in there. Here's a more filled out introduction where I have the hook, the question and answer, my 3 points, and a justification all written out. This is information on Hillary Clinton's campaign strategy, so I don't need to give background. My audience is going to know who she is, know that she is the Democratic nominee. And then on the inside, I don't know if you can tell, but those are dates that I put boxes around. And the reason why I did that is if I have a date for a citation that's newer, I'm going to make sure to mention that. And if it's older, I do need to have the integrity to mention it, but I wouldn't put as much emphasis on it because it sounds cooler to have newer evidence than older. In your last point, whether it's the third point or just the end of your speech, you need to remember to repeat your question and remind us of your justification because this makes the speech come full circle from introduction to conclusion. So if you guys remember those 7 parts of an introduction to extemporaneous speaking, you are going to be in really good shape.